Hello, welcome back to the channel. We're talking about another Spark 143 model, and today it's the Chrysler Mopar LMP. In 2001, Team Oreca entered the top class at Le Mans. After winning nearly almost every category in every race with the Viper GT program, it was a natural progression to move to LMP1. They worked with Dallara to design a brand new race car that would suit them on the long straights of Le Mans. Chrysler was not the only team to bring a brand new car. 2001 saw so many manufacturers with brand new race cars. Bentley came back after an extremely long hiatus with their brand new Speed 6. Panoz had a more streamlined LMP1 Roadster. Cadillac also had a newly redesigned car. And finally, MG came back with a small, nimble Lola design car. It was a great year for the top class at Le Mans. With so many manufacturers, there was no telling who would win this year. After a dismal 2000s race, Team Oreca really learned a lot and took that experience into this year's race. The 2001 race started under overcast skies. With only a few laps in, the bottom fell out on the back half of the circuit and unfortunately caught many cars out because a lot of the teams started on slicks. Right before the Porsche curves was a huge accident involving many cars. Top contenders from each class heavily damaged and potentially out of the race. Thankfully, all three Team Chrysler cars were not in that collision. However, during the race, two of the cars ended up retiring. One suffered engine failure and the other was lost to an engine fire. That left only one bullet in the Team Oreca Chrysler Mopar campaign, and that was the number 16 car driven by Olivier Beretta, Carl Windlinger, and Pedro Lamy. It comes in this solid box, and I guess they were doing these. You can tell that these are a little older because they don't have the open display case, and it's just in this box. You get this sticker here that tells the car class, the car code, and what it is. But other than that, it's pretty protected, but you don't see anything on the outside, so let's open it up. There's nothing in here but just the display case, and we slide it right out. It's a really cool car. It's silver, blue accents, yellow accents, and white accents. And these cars had a great shape to them. They were the first time that the Dallaras were ever unveiled. They ended up racing multiple years after that, but this was the first time we saw them. They sounded great, a Judd V10 engine in them. And it was just cool to see Team Oreca make that leap to the prototype class in this car for a second year in a row to take the fight to Audi. A lot of people said back then that team owner Hugh de Chaunac would etch his name in the 24-hour history books if he actually won outright at Le Mans. He's won basically everything in the GT category, that now he needs this overall Le Mans win. And this was really the fight to that. This was the answer. And two of the cars retired, but this one soldiered on. It managed a 4th place finish. Audi, Bentley, Team Oreca. It was such an amazing feeling watching them get closer and closer, and if the race went on a little bit longer, they may have caught up, but they were many laps down to the two Audis and the Bentley. But then they had a comfortable gap to 5th place, so they ended up almost making it on the podium. But this car looks super cool. I love the blue accents, PlayStation 2 sponsor, Chrysler on the bottom spoiler. Back then, open prototypes were the way to go, and this car really has great lines to it. I love the two air restrictors that go in right beside the driver's helmet, the wheels, and most importantly, the sound. If you ever get a chance, look up on YouTube. You might hear some Judd V10 sounds. That's what this car had, and it sounded so great when watching it live. As I said earlier, this car had a 4th place finish. Drivers Olivier Beretta, Carl Windlinger, and Pedro Lamy. And out of all three cars, this was the only one to finish. And it looks amazing. So here it is, the 2001 Chrysler Mopar Team Oreca Dallara that finished 4th overall and almost took the fight to Audi and Bentley. If you like this video, give me a like and a follow. I've got a whole bunch more Spark cars to unbox, and we'll be uploading a new video every Friday. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.